Welcome to the new show from the Something Original production, Next Caller. This is a show where we interview the world's strangest, magnificent creatures and people across the country or the world. I don't know, whichever one I said first. Today, we have a very special guest. This guy, I don't even know what the fuck he does, and I'm your host, Chase, by the way. I didn't say that before, but I'm your host, Chase. Today, we got a very special guest, Siegfried Malone. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Hello, my name is Siegfried Malone. I come from down below near Australia, actually. I was started off as a wee boy, raising cattle, understanding the different movements of animals throughout my years. And then now I wanted to have a more slow-paced life, so eventually I built a small log cabin off the east, some kind of mountain range near Australia, and that is what I now actually produce shoes for river trolls.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. So, how long have you lived in Australia then?
I've lived in Australia for a total of 72 years.
72 years. Wow. Are you hearing this, audience? This is... And has any researchers come by, try to describe to me what I'm also looking at right now. Since our audience is not able to view you, can you give me a subtle description of what you're looking like right now?
I have almost a Captain Kangaroo style hat on top of my head. I like to dress in long drapey trench coats with some form of boot that is steel tipped or toed, depending on what hemisphere you're from. I have a beard down to my nips, not my lips, my nips.
Yeah, that was funny.
And an eye patch, of course. My left one, this river troll named Ted, really did not like the deal I had, so he said, half off with an eye.
Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds like you've gotten yourself into quite some predicaments in your time as a... what did you say you were again?
I produce and customize shoes for river trolls. Specifically,
okay.
Only river trolls, no other regular trolls.
So
frost trolls.
Frost trolls, really? So yes. Has any researchers been out to Australia and discovered these trolls and have maybe questioned you on what you're doing out there?
Well, no. See, we have a strict deal with New Balance to have all of it confidential. Yes.
You signed an NDA with New Balance, but you're telling me right now, yes. Are you not in violation of your NDA?
Well, you see, they are allowed a certain exposure in the sense of everyone inclusive with the New Balance brand. So widespread, New Balance for everyone, but for certain points of Australia, which location disclosed, we sell river troll shoes.
Okay, and can I call you Mr. Malone? Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
Okay, Mr. Malone. How big is the market for New Balance to give these? You're selling these shoes, right, to these river trolls. Mm. How big is that market? I mean, I feel like New Balance is, because I'm sure they have to be specific to the river troll sized feet.
Yes. Well, I'll say this: it's big for small feet. But yes, there are a lot. They're mostly subterranean in nature. They stay below surface, but have caves that reach out to these rivers. So they have to be specialized, even with a little bit of a platform in the heel to stay above the mud. If not, they'll be up to their chins in mud. It's It's a messy situation. So it's also
If you like what you just heard, you're missing out. We have a whole Patreon full episode available on the Patreon, and it's amazing. First episode of New Caller available now on patreon.com/somethingoriginal. Go check it out. Feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We love that, and we appreciate your support. Thank you. And I'm sure if Gannon was here, he probably go on about a whole thing about, the Patreon's so good. This episode was so good. Even the other episode was so good. We haven't even made it, but it's probably good. I'm sure that's what he said, and I'm sure he'll be on the next time to say these things to you. But until next time, I will see you later. Bye.